Hi, I'm Dan Casey with Nerdist.com, and today we're going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing.
I just got to say, this movie, even for a Marvel movie, it sounds kind of crazy on paper, but then seeing it all come together, it just really worked super well.
Yeah, I agree. I gotta tell you, I'm so proud of it. James killed it, man. He did such a great job directing this. And there were days where I was really confused. I didn't know what was going on. I just really trusted him, and I did my thing as well as I could. And when it wasn't working, he'd tell me. And I just kind of followed his lead, man. And so I think that's why it works. He had a vision and he stuck to it.
What made it work for you? What during the process? How did you take it from sort of this kind of kooky concept to well-executed cosmic space opera?
I think it's mostly because I just never thought of it as that kooky of a concept. I mean, I think when I first heard of it, I'm like, oh, that's a little weird, Guardians of the Galaxy. But once it really cemented in my brain how I would approach the movie visually and emotionally, at that point, I think the movie just seemed like, the greatest space action adventure movie I could tell, and I was really excited about it,
Tell me, what excited you about this role when you first found out you were coming aboard?
When I met with Kevin Feige and the guys over at Marvel, we were talking about long-term stuff. We weren't necessarily talking about anything immediate. It was impossible. There wasn't a 6-month window for me to go and do anything immediate. We were talking about long-term. We thought we were doing our job by doing the due diligence to sit down and to think about what would be right in the future. And what we discovered last year at Comic-Con was we were wrong. They wanted something now.
What do you think about this sort of like group of misfits that makes them so lovable?
Because deep down, they're not bad people. They've just gone through really bad situations in life that, as a result, has made them hard and guarded. I feel like they finally start doing right things by doing all the wrong things first.
They're not perfect by any means. Some of them, like Rocket, first he's not even very likable. He's just like this surly, angry little raccoon. And that's what, is really cool about them, and it's really awesome when you see them bond and kind of forget about their own issues because there's something that's more important that they need to focus on and come together as a family to protect people who can't protect themselves. I mean, that's pretty inspiring.
I've always been a big fan of, like, the Dirty Dozen. I like a bunch of bad guys finding something good within themselves, or even a good guy finding something bad within themselves. I find that a much more colorful character than, just somebody who's all good or all bad. Ronan's pretty bad, though. But it's, for the most part, it just seemed like a more interesting story to tell about a group of characters who are all pretty much selfish jerks to begin with, and over the course of the movie, they come to maybe have an appreciation for each other, definitely for each other, and maybe for the larger world around them.
I wonder if you could tell me, what was your best day or like coolest moment on set?
Man, God, there were so many. There's just so many. I really loved, like, there's this like a slow-mo walk to Cherry Bomb where everyone walks out, and that was really cool. We were like probably 2/3 of the way done with the movie. We were wearing our like third act outfits for the first time. They're like really sharp and sleek, and they were playing the music, and it was a day of like not having to act. You're just walking. Yeah. You're just walking and being cool. That was a good day.
Just looking as cool as possible.
Yeah, totally.
Nice. Totally. So did they have you walking in slow-mo, or did you have to walk normal speed?
No, I had to walk normal speed, and then they slowed it down.
Yeah.
Heavy. Cherry Bomb.
Yeah.
I got a unique script. The only one that got a unique script. It was divided. It was divided in the center of the page. On the left-hand side, it said, "I am Groot." On the right-hand side, it said, whatever I was supposed to say, whatever the intention was. And to come in and to see that James, and I talked to him a week earlier, but to really see that he did it, to really come into the ADR room and look at a 50-page document for 3 words was a sign of both his commitment and a sign of the studio's commitment. Just seeing the character come to life and all the work that the animators and the CGI guys did to bring to life this character was a testament to how important they all were treating it from the beginning, even if nobody ever heard of Groot.
Can you give me your best I am Groot?
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
My best, I'll tell you, I've done many I Am Groots because I did a lot of the voice before VIN came in and recorded it. And my I Am Groots suck, but I am Groot. See what I mean? Can you tell?
You're saying who you are.
It's I am Groot.
Yeah.
I am Groot.